Hari Om. The verses today for study suddenly gain importance simply because the master of gist of these two verses is telling us that the entire gist of Karma Yoga has come in these two verses. It is a warning by Gurudeva that stretch yourself, try to understand the verse properly, because if we understand it, then to implement in personal life, which is anukarana, which is the vital aspect of reading Bhagavad Gita. Intellectual supremacy in interpreting Bhagavad Gita has no relevance whatsoever if it is not followed by achar. Gurudeva is acharya because saha acharati. He implemented Gita in life, and we are expected to do the same. With this background, if we look at the seventh shloka, the shloka requires a lot of anvaya because a lot of words have been organized for the sake of meter, but we need to separate them. Yah tu arabhate, not arambhate, arabhate karma yogam. Yah, those two, but. Moment you say but, there is a comparison. And the comparison goes back to the previous shloka. In the previous shloka, the talk has been made about the one who has controlled the karmendriyas, but not the mind. Karmendriyani sanyamya ya aste manasa smaran. The one who has controlled the karmendriyas. So what is happening? Like us, he is sitting quietly in the small room dedicated to the Lord. Everyone in the house has a small room dedicated to the Lord where we sit for our so-called meditation. The reason why it is so called, because we sit in that room, so karmendriyas are sanyamya, but sa aste manasa smaran. The mind is not at all in that room. And in the name of such a person, irrespective of his surname, Bhagavad Gita Mata has given only one surname to such person, Vyabhichari. A person whose thoughts keep on running helter-skelter in all directions. So our title being Vyabhichari, in comparison to that, this shloka had started. So yah tu arabhate karma yogam. A indicates upasarga, which indicates continuity. Arabhate, rabha. Rabha means to hold, catch, to make it an alambana, to depend upon. The word rambha everybody is aware of. If you start selling everything that you have, including your senses, for the sake of a beautiful lady, then what happens? Your mind is catching hold of that lady, the beautiful damsel of the Puranic Kathas, Rambha. So Arabhate would means the one who catch holds or continues to start or work karmendriyahi. The very fact that karmendriyas are called karma indriyas, the word itself means that which is meant for the work. When we say electric motor, it is expected that it is supposed to move. Motor means to move. Karma indriya means to do karma. Now, how can you have an indriya which is meant for karma and not being used? It comes in a packed condition. chaste condition when we are born, but it comes basically for the work. So those organs, the 5 of them which are meant to work, should be made to work because they are made for the work. Karmendriya. Yah tu arabhate karma yogam karmendriyehi. Not karma. There is a difference. Yah tu arabhate karma. Everybody does karma. The Gita Mata is saying not for every karma I am saying. Ehatu arabhate karma yogam. The moment you say karma yogam, Madhusudan Saraswati Maharaj says actions enjoined as means of purification. If the act does not purify the mind, it does not entitle itself to be called as karma yoga. Every action that is performed is karma. Every action that is performed for self-purification is called karma yoga, according to Madhusudan Saraswati. So, yahatu arabhate karma yogam karmendriyaihi. In case, but you start, when you start an action for the sake of purification with the help of karmendriya, this is the first part of the shloka. Provided niyamya nishchitena yamaha yama yati iti yamaha, that which controls by force. Idanim balam apekshitam. Here force is expected. When you say force, balam, that means prayatnam comes into the picture. There is always a dilemma in our mind in karma yoga, especially while understanding that everything, if it is my destiny, why should I act? What is the need of the prayatnam? And if I am going to do the prayatnam, then how can there be destiny? Niyati versus prayatnam is a very age-old vadam. The sukshma tattva of that prayatnam lies here. Gita Mata is saying niyamya itself means you are using that particular element of effort. Now, why is the element of effort if it is destiny? The destiny which is brought to you, the prarabdham which has come to you because of your own deeds, shall unfold to do certain things for you. You have slapped somebody in your past life, so a slap is bound to come to you. So that is already done. Then what? How can I use my niyam and other things? You can. How can you do that? When the slap comes to you, at that point of time, your karmendriya is bound to again raise the hand and give another slap to him. So what happened? There was no niyamya. So what happened? Realizing that what is happening to me is the effect of my prarabdham. And how do I realize that effect of my prarabdham? When I studied very hard, I failed in the exam. Now, normally, those who work hard should get success. That is a normal rule. But I worked really hard, but I failed. That means my destiny did not wish me to succeed for the pratibandha, which is because of bhuta pratibandha, because of the obstacles of the past. Fair enough. After I have tried enough, karmendriyas have been put into action with niyamya, with balam, with force, with prayatna, with yama. Then if I am not getting the desired results at that point of time, before putting these efforts, if I have supplemented that effort with niyamya indriyani manasa. Now here this indriyani is jnanendriya and manasa. Manasa because mana is the only indriya which is both karmendriya and jnanendriya. Manaha shasthani indriyani prakrutisthani karshati. 15th adhyaya. Now that particular indriya Manasa and the Jnanendriyas are the one where niyam is to be applied. And what about Karmendriya? They do what these people say. Whatever Jnanendriya orders, Karmendriya works. So if I don't intend to go in the evening to the place where colored drink is served in the glasses, what have I achieved? I have controlled my karmendriyas. That cannot help you. Why? By sitting in the home, ya aste manasa smaran. That means you have brought that particular place back here in your home, right in your mind. That is not what is expected. So let the karmendriyas be free to act whatever. Once you know that the horses are controlled by properly held reins, then what is the matter? If the driver is expert in driving, why should we bother where the wheels are going? But if you just keep looking at the wheels and there is no attention towards the steering, the accident is bound to happen. यह तु आरभते कर्मयोगम कर्मेन्द्रियैः नियम्य इंद्रियाणि मनसा. Again, there is one more condition to it. That precondition is also equally important. Every act, every karma that I am doing, I am bound to do it simply because I have already unfolded it. The race has been unfurled in the last birth. After the race has started, I can't stop it. The only thing I can do is complete the race in the most decent and dignified manner. So not doing karma, or if you don't want to take part in the race and want to make this as the final and the only race that you run, then do not put your name again for the next race. Putting your name again, registering yourself for the next race is called kamya karma. So what karma I am doing now? I am a father, I am a husband, I am an officer. What are these? These are all unfolding of the race that was unfolded in the last birth. Yallabhase nija karmo pate vittam tenam vinodaya chittam. This is because of the nija karma, nija, my own karma, pat. Karmam patati, phalaswarupena patati. Prarabdha swarupena gata janmasya karmaha phalam rupena patiti. Now that fall has come, I am already being sentenced to 5 years rigorous imprisonment for a crime committed earlier. Now, what is the duty of mine in the prison? To finish the 5 years in the best possible manners and see that I don't come back to the prison. But if in the prison itself I want to murder another person, what will happen? So karma that I am doing now has to be done with a clear thing in my mind. There is so much of problem in my life. That is because of my past karma. Just accept titiksha, sahanam, sarva dukkhanam, apratikara purvakam, chinta vilapa rahita. उसने मुझे ऐसा किया है. I shall see to it that this fellow is down in the dust. What is happening? A person who is inside for the theft of stealing or picking the pocket is now thinking of murdering a person. What will happen? Again, he will come back, sir. If you intend to really break this wheel, the key or the clue lies here. That is why Gurudev is eulogizing these 2 shlokas. Enormous amount of pain the lady is having delivering a child. And she swears, no more child, too much of pain, only one child enough and all that. Another chance comes again. Then the rule is simple. In the second delivery also there is pain. The pain continues with each delivery. The imprisonment continues with each crime. Then what is the way to stop it? The way to stop it is not to desire it further. Not to desire it further is asakta. And the one who does three things. So now, yahtu arabhate karma yogam karmendriyehi, part 1, niyam indriyan manasa, part 2, and the part 3 is asaktaha. Then Bhagavad Gita says, I give you a certificate, saha vishishyate, savishishyate. You have excelled in karma, karma yoga. So first part is karmendriya and jnanendriya have different roles to play. Second part is regulate, niyamya, man and jnanendriya. Third part is be asakta, because the very act of the karma is happening for vasana catharsis, Gurudeva's word. The very fact that you are born is vasana catharsis. The very fact that you are in prison is because of crime. So how can you think of again doing a crime? So by being in the role that you are playing, what is the role that you are playing? Whatever role has come to you in the life as different roles that you are playing: the son, the father, the brother, the community member, the citizen, the international citizen, the Vishwabandhu. All these roles, perform them as they are to be performed. So suddenly you get a lot of money. What is the statement that comes from the mind? Kitna mehnat kiya, I have worked so hard. You have not worked hard. You worked last time, not now. So it came to you. There are so many stupids getting tons of money in this world. You can see it around. मूर्ख को तुम राज दियत हो, पंडित बनत भिकारी, कर्मन की गति न्यारी. Kabir Maharaj says, it is not because of them. Why politicians are enjoying so much of power after doing so many bad things in the life? What they are enjoying is of the past. And the bad things what they are performing now, those are the ones which shall be coming back. All the grief-stricken people on the road are the ones who have performed bad deeds in the past. However, we are not the one to judge that. Why? A judge has to be above all considerations. So only Lord can judge them. For us, they are poor people. Our job is to help them. When you are helping a deprived person, they are helping you to purify yourself. That is why Mahatma Gandhi says, be thankful to the people who offer you an opportunity to serve. Because if this opportunity does not exist, how will you purify yourself? So, yahatu arabhate karma yogam karmendriyehi. You can see Mahatma Gandhi and Gurudev both in the light of these shlokas. Both of them use karmendriyas to maximum. Both of them used it with niyamya indriyani manasa. Now, when we say niyamya, intellectually we understand it. Oh, by controlling the mind. Very good. Sir, we are not able to control our food in every day-to-day diet. We eat like a pig. Our weights are exceeding the limits that the body's bones and muscles can take. We cannot control even an extra piece of gulab jamun that comes my way. And we are talking of niyam of the yogi and all that. You see the irony. A first standard person is studying a classic of PhD and nodding his head that he understood. Similarly, we are reading Bhagavad Gita, feeling that abhi kuch khas bacha nahi. Another few, shlokas and I'm done. You are not at all done, sir. Because look at yourself, because Gurudeva said your duties in home, your duties in nation, your duties in community, your duties in society. So first of all, my duty towards myself is not happening. Sharira madhyam khalu dharma sadhanam. I sleep double than what I need to. I eat triple than what I need to. I'm lazy to the core. Time and again, the medical doctor keeps shouting from the rooftops, exercise. He himself is also not exercising. That is a different story. It is all utter failure of even simpler manner, simpler acts that we need to do, simpler karmas. If the niyamya is there, how can you eat more? Our whole life we are suffering from physical diseases. Gita Mata is talking about how to get cured of the mental disease. There is a yawning gap between Bhagavad Gita where she is and where we are. That is why karma must, but it should be purifying act. Karma plus purification is equal to karma yoga. Purifying action when performed becomes karma yoga. And when it becomes karma yoga, then because there is no asakti, when there is no asakti, then in that case, what is happening? You are not expecting any result out of that because there is no asakti. If I know that I have become father to 2 children simply because my past, I came in that role. Once you come to know that, then you don't say that I expect my 2 children to look after me in my old age. Sakama karma, this is sakta karma, not asakta karma. Asakta karma is my job is to educate them and look after them till the time they fly away, and they are bound to, they are supposed to, they shall fly away. But my mind doesn't agree to that. After all, they have to look after me. I did so much for them. That is the gadbada. If that doesn't happen, and it happens in asakta manner, then what happened? The karma that you performed, which you are bound to be performing, has been done with the asakta mana and the niyamya jnanendriya. In that case, such a karma becomes what kind of karma? If there is no phala apeksha, then automatically such phala, because nitya karma is the only karma where there is no apeksha of phalam. The scriptures gives injunction about the nitya karmas, not about their fruits. The nitya naimittika and a prayaschita shall continue. Kamya absent because there is asakti. And when you perform a karma simply because you know why you are performing it, in that case it cannot become nishiddha at all. Because nishiddha is sakta karma. If I am doing it with asakti, how can it be nishiddha karma? Asakti itself destroys nishiddhata. Nishiddhata means my own thought. That is why it is all happening on the background of manasa. Here manasa means not mind alone, the antakarana. It presumes all the 4 components of antakarana into it. Manabuddhi, chitta, ahankar, all 4 together have been referred to manasa here. It is not mind, only one part. Antakarana is inclusive of all, commonly referred to as manasa, yat manute. Yena ahurmano matam, the one who decides, one who makes opinion, one who makes thoughts. So the second shloka is Tvam kuru niyatam karma. That means do, or you ought to do, not only do, ought to. Kuru. Tvam kuru niyatam karma. Niyatam, obligatory. Obligatory, made obligatory by whom? Made obligatory simply because you came into this body. The moment you are in the body, moment you are in particular place, the taxes automatically apply. Moment you are born, karma automatically applies. Karma jaya akarmanaha. Jaya, victory. Jaya, that means superior. One who is superior. What is superior? Karma is superior to akarmana. So you can't stay without karma, can't perform karma with asakti. It has to be with asakti. Can't perform a karma without mind being controlled, niyamya and jnanendriya. And if you don't do karma, sharira yatram na prasiddhyayate. Even the maintenance of your body. Now, all of a sudden, we feel a great relief that I am looking after at least my family. So, maintenance of body, at least I am doing karma. No, sir. Maintenance of body means looking after your day-to-day routines, at the same time looking after your body also. The madhyama of doing the karma is in such a bad shape. It has been pampered to laziness, procrastination. Bapu, Mahatma Gandhi used to get up at 3:30 in the morning, and when he used to go for a walk, even in Dandi March, very few youngsters could keep pace with Bapu's walk. From where the energy came? With 49 to 51 kilos of body weight, with a body mass index of less than 20, with a daily perfect intake of 16 ounces of vegetable juices, with a control on the mind of not visiting a single hotel or restaurant or anything in the entire life, without any exception of even the victory day and 15th August, sleeping before the evening. This is called niyamya. And now compare ourselves with that and we realize we are nowhere closer to that. That is why with that purity of mind which comes through action, man changa to kathauti mein ganga. The man changa, to make the man changa, this karmas are happening, not to increase them further. By the end of 60, I shall have 3 plots and 2 apartments. Doesn't work, sir. It increases the karma. If it is in your destiny, it will come. So these 2 shlokas can make or mar our life, provided we see that with what? Not with our eyes. Our eyes put a spectacle of Gurudeva. The lenses should be of Gurudeva. Eyes should be ours. Then the Dhi will understand the meaning. Hari Om.